I know sometimes that when we're a bit older and we're starting new endeavours, we're starting new creative projects, whether it's writing, poetry, doing pottery, doesn't matter what it is, it can feel as though, oh, maybe I'm a little bit too old. Quite frankly, age has got absolutely nothing to do with it. It really doesn't matter how old you are. What matters is you have the passion, the enthusiasm and the excitement, and that you've got breath in your lungs to be able to do the thing you want to do. The British author, Mary Wesley, she published her first successful novel when she was 70 years old. 70 years old. Toni Morrison, the African-American author, and she published her first book when she was 39 years old, The Bluest Eye. Do you think that either of those women stopped to think about, oh, maybe I'm too old, maybe I shouldn't do this, maybe I really should think again, perhaps I should do something else? You know, I'm sure there were moments when they had doubts, because I don't care who you are as a creative, we all have doubts. But it's what you do with those doubts. It's whether you let them hinder you, whether you let them stop you. It's whether you believe those doubts and absorb them into your skin and allow it to prevent you from moving forward. There is this thing of all these things you've got to do before you're 25 years old, things you've got to do before age 30, as though there's these landmarks that you've got to get all these things achieved by, and if you haven't done it by then it's game over. Who made that rule? Who made that decision for thousands of people around the world that you can't do anything after a certain age? Or maybe you should sit back and, oh well, I'm getting older now, maybe I ought to just take it easy. Sod that. If you still have breath in your lungs, get up and do the thing that you want to do. If you want to do painting, if you want to learn filmmaking, it really doesn't matter. Creativity only stops on your last day when you no longer have any breath in your lungs. Do not let anybody tell you you cannot be a creative because it's too late for you, because that is just not the truth. If they're saying it's too late for you, what they're probably saying is it's too late for them. But that's their choice. Don't let that be yours. Watch videos, read books, find out about people whose work inspires you and that you love and that you find exciting. But above all, don't just stop there. Do. Actually go out and get some paintbrushes, get some pencils, get a scrapbook, get whatever you need and just start, because it will make you thrive. You will feel amazing because you're actually getting on with it. You're no longer just sitting back and thinking about it. You're now doing. I know it's difficult and there are times when it's really challenging because people can talk you out of your enthusiasm and your excitement, but do everything you can to not allow that to happen. And if there are people in your life trying to talk you out of it, you know what? Spend as little time with them as possible and find people that will encourage you, people you can learn from. I mean, Sally Gabori, my goodness, she was one of the indigenous people, first peoples of Australia. Aged 80, she is painting. She took up painting at aged 80. She didn't sit back and think, oh, maybe I'm coming up due for retirement, perhaps I ought to take it easy. It's never too late. Mary Wesley, she was a very successful British novelist, and she had her first novel published when she was aged 70. So it's never too late. Don't think for a moment, oh, maybe these people were amazing, maybe they had some special skill. Yeah, maybe. But don't think for a moment that they wouldn't have had doubts. Don't think that there were not times for them that they looked at their work and thought, oh my God, is this good enough? Oof, who's going to read this? Or who's going to want to buy this? Or who's going to look at this? You know, we all have those doubts. But what sets us apart from others are the fact that we get up and we do and we create and we make and we keep going, and when what we've created doesn't look good to us, we go again and we keep going. I've made so many mistakes with my artwork, but in fact I don't see them as mistakes anymore. I see them as a journey. I cannot create artwork that I'm proud of, that I think is fantastic and that I really love and enjoy without going through that trial period first. I have to go and keep going and keep going and correcting. It doesn't happen overnight. And if it happens overnight, am I learning anything? So do not think for one moment that you have to be under a certain age to be a creative. That's not true. If you are still breathing, if you have the passion and the excitement and it's something you want to do, doesn't matter what that creativity is, doesn't matter what other people have to say about it. What matters is you get up and you do it. If you discover you don't like it, then at least you can say you tried it. Move on to the next thing. What matters is what you want to do. Pick up a paintbrush, pick up that pencil, doesn't matter, go for it and enjoy and thrive in your creativity. I'm Denver Shy. If this video has just encouraged you, do hit the like button, do subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.